Focus. Picture yourself at 80, sitting in your favorite chair, staring out the window. What do you think you'll regret most? It won't be the mistakes, you'll laugh at most of those. It won't be the jobs you lost or the money you didn't make. What'll haunt you are the moments you never tried, the words you never said, the courage you buried because comfort felt safer. This is Fruity Wisdom, where we talk about the hidden truths of human life. Subscribe, and let's grow wiser together. Here's the strange thing, regret doesn't come from falling, it comes from standing still. Life punishes hesitation more than failure ever could, because when you fail, you learn. You get a story. But when you hesitate, you get silence. And silence echoes forever. We think safety protects us, but often, it just delays the pain until later, when it's too late to change. There's a study from Cornell University that asked people, over 70, what they regretted most. 84% said it wasn't what they did, it was what they didn't do. Not taking that trip. Not starting that business. Not telling someone they loved them. Think of your choices like doors. Most people spend their lives staring at one, wondering what's behind it, until time locks it shut. And the saddest part? They realize the door was never locked in the first place. A writer spends 10 years editing the same novel, never submitting it. A musician keeps saying one day about their first album. A young woman stays in a city she hates because it feels familiar. Different stories, same pattern, hesitation dressed up as logic. And it's not just individuals. Companies, too, miss revolutions because they cling to what's safe. BlackBerry ignored the iPhone. Kodak ignored digital cameras. They didn't fail, they froze. And that's what most people do. They wait at life's doors, hoping for certainty before they step through. But life doesn't give you keys, it gives you chances. You just have to turn the handle and walk through. Because every closed door is a decision disguised as doubt. Here's the deeper danger, regret doesn't hit all at once. It builds quietly, like rust. Every maybe later, every not yet, corrodes your potential. Until one day, you wake up and realize your future has been traded for comfort. Ask anyone in hospice care what they wish they'd done differently. You'll hear the same haunting line, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not what others expected of me. That's the top regret of the dying. Not failure, not loss, conformity. So how do we fight that? How do we choose courage before comfort? First, start small. Don't wait for the big leap, just move. Send the message, apply for the thing, take the step. Momentum beats perfection every time. Next, redefine fear. If something scares you, it's probably a sign of growth. Fear isn't a stop sign, it's a compass. Finally, remember this, the pain of trying lasts a moment. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. If you want to dive deeper into this mindset, there are a few books that hit this truth like a thunderbolt. The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying by Bronnie Ware, raw stories from hospice care that reveal what really matters. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield, a kick in the soul for anyone battling procrastination or fear. And Daring Greatly by Brené, a beautiful guide on turning vulnerability into strength. Now here's the part most people skip, action. So, think about one door you've been staring at, one thing you've been too afraid to start. Today, just turn the handle. Because the moment you move, life meets you halfway. Leave a comment about the door you're opening, I'll be reading them all. And remember, knowledge changes nothing unless you live it. This is Fruity Wisdom, reminding you that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to walk through it anyway.